Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive multiplayer with a very entertaining little race. So we are playing around with the flood mod. Basically this raises the water level on the map, and it can be set to raise to a certain height over a certain amount of time. We're going to be racing. We're going to be trying to race, well, up this kind of quarry. It's a winding path that loops its way around. It's quite a tricky road. There's various hazards as we go uphill. And we're going to try, so there's a bridge, this bridge over here. This is the finish line. We're trying to race to here while the flood water rises. So, not only are we racing each other to try and be the first car up there, we are racing to not drown. And we're starting off with fairly, I say sensible cars, as Joe is doing a wheelie and crashing about, but we've got fairly normal cars. We've got kind of sort of classic cars, not crazy specs. We've got a selection of muscle cars. We've got a selection of small cars on the front row. The aim was to have all of them around 0.15 PS per kilogram. So power to weight ratio is similar between all of them, but they get their speeds in different ways. We're going to see what happens when 8 of us try to run up a quarry away from a flood. What can possibly go wrong with this? We are launched, we are off the line. Actually a good start for the bar stove. I'm using the bar stove because this is about the only chance, so we'll probably get to use the bar stove because the drive shaft shatters too easily for most of the sort of stuff we do. Here, it's less of a problem. Damage can still play a role here, there is no doubt about it. As I said, there are various hazards. There are potholes, or Speedies is stuck on the outside, and, well, we have been turned around immediately. I mean, we're off to a great start here. That's not what we needed. That may well, we will probably go and put Speed Beast in the wall if we catch, but I don't think it's going to matter, because now we've really got to go for it. Now, I do have a good car for this. We have quite a chunk of power, which is good for climbing up a hill. We've got a lot of torque, but we don't have very modern tyres in this. We don't have a huge amount of grip, so we're gonna have to basically go for bravery at this point and hope. Bravery and hope is not what you want in a classic muscle car while trying to outrun floodwater, because my brakes aren't going to be great. My steering's not great. Oh, Speedbeast has found a tree. That is a tough corner there. Really, really dangerous for these cars. We are through. I mean, I'm on apps. That is the limit of grip I have through there. Now, there are some pits to fall in that we really don't want to here. We are catching up to Amy with the Burnside. Where is the pit? It's somewhere along here on the right-hand side. Lado has found it. Amy has found it. Amy's nearly fallen over through it. Lado is all crossed up. We've caught up. We have some serious speed here. The Miramar Brigade has actually got away at the front. Now, this section we actually go downhill and I can just see the water gradually getting higher. That is a scary sight to behold. Joe was leading, has had a crash, I think, and fallen back with the Piccolina. So it's the two Miramars that are leading the way. Now, so this is a real test of bravery. This section is quick, and we've got to make up time. However, one wrong move, and you will fall off the road. Is anybody got in trouble? No, looks like we've all been quite good over there. I take it back. Lado's had a tremendous shunt in front of us. Lado's lost an axle. Oh, that's bad news. It's bad news for Lado. That'll be out. Yeah, that's had a huge shunt. Unfortunately, it's bad news for Lado. It's more bad news for me. We've been involved in another crash. Amy's rally crossing the Burnside. I've just got to send it and hope at the moment. We're not going to be great through the dirt. The water level is rising. The two Miramas are having a great time at the front. We are right on. We are very close to being in trouble here because we've got a bridge where we're not climbing. I've just got to boot it and go for it now. There can be no caution in this. I have to make this corner, mind you, but there can be no caution in my driving. It has just got to be fun. We've carried a huge amount of momentum up this hill. Come on, Barstow. Oh. Amy, get a move on, get a move on. The water is going to get us here if we are not careful. I don't think we're going to make it because, well, we're still climbing at the moment. The finish line is 2 bridges, which are flat, and, well, we are going to have to absolutely go for it here. Longbow's steaming away. Longbow's going to have a damaged engine. Joe... Oh, Joe's had a crash on the... So, well, this is the shortcut bridge. We're just sending it through here. Oh, the water... I can see the water. It is rising and rising and rising. And I've overshot the corner. Oh, no! We've got killed by... We're both gone. And Longbow's gone as well. Oh, no. Oh, what a race. Longbow was so close. Oh, Longbow was so close. We made up so much. Now, considering the start we had and how badly that was going for a long time. Oh, damn it. Oh, we just sent it on the bridge. The two Rambos, look at them. They're fine. Well, Blazes is a little bit broken. Brazen's looks... it's lost a tail light. Looks in pretty good condition. They're enjoying life. Lombow's stuck there. Oh, we couldn't do it. We had to send it. We had to hope. Amy has... Oh, Amy's fallen off a long way down there. Ah, so close. So close, and yet so far. What a mad race that one was. For the second run up this course, we have upgraded our vehicles. We have moved on to some kind of fast off-roady spec. I say off-road spec. Mine's more of a road car, let's face it. Road going SUV. Although we've got some off-road vans. We've got a hopper. We've got a couple of D-series. And we've got Longbow in the mad kind of off-road crazy spec bowline that's very difficult to drive. Fast, but very difficult to drive. So this time around, the power to weight ratio was around the 0.2. Roughly, for everyone. It's not perfect, but it should be enough to be interesting, close. The flood has got a bit faster, though, so it's going to be more difficult for us as we all launch off the line. There's all manner of turbo noises. That's from Brazen with a diesel pickup truck. There's a lot of us with supercharged V8s, and then there's Brazen with a turbo diesel. Oh, and Lado's got dumped out wide on the first corner. We are through the mud. Longbow, so... Oh, I'm in the wrong gear for that. We want second gear. We will go side by side with Amy's van. Oh, it's going to be a little close. Now, I kind of want to get past the bowline. And so Amy's fallen over. It's the downside of the vans. They're very tall, and all it takes is a little bit of running wide, end up in a bit of trouble. Oh, so I want to be faster through here than the bowline wants to go, because the bowline's very difficult to drive. This is a sketchy place to try and overtake here, because if it goes wrong, Longbow puts us off. Thankfully, I think Longbow just lifted a little bit through there, realised we had a bit more pace, and let us go. Ultimately, oh, Joe's about to wreck on a tree stump. Does survive in the hopper. We got close to wrecking on the tree stump, to be fair, but we made that one work. Now, we have got to send it. We've got to try and catch Brazen. Where is the water? The water is rising quite rapidly here, so we've got to be aware of that. I mean, I want to send it to catch Brazen, but you can't afford to make a mistake. One mistake here, one bent wheel, will probably put you out of commission through all of this. Over the crest we go. This corner here is deceptively challenging, and Brazen's in a house, and we're very sideways. I heard the whistly turbo as we came past. Yeah, that is a tough corner. We have the lead. We have a big lead. I mean, the temptation is to back it off. Blaze is into second with the D-Series. The temptation is in some ways to back it off, because in the race against the cars, you know, we have this lead, but it's the race against the water. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if we're first. If the water beats us, we all drown the same, and this is looking close now. Come on. Come on, Roma. With that supercharged V8, we need all the speed that you have got. I think Blaze has made a mistake there and has fallen off the course. The pothole is seriously nasty. Now, I'm taking it a little bit cautiously. It's kind of slow into a corner, hopefully faster out. The back end of my car wants to hop around. So Lado and Longbow are still going. After a terrible start, Lado's actually had a really good recovery. My engine is getting hot from all of this. Where is the water? I mean, it's close. This is actually going to be very close. This bridge, you so desperately want to go quickly over there, but it's so important to get the car slowed down. I mean, I want to look back and see what's going on with those. They're getting across the bridge. Now it gets narrow up here. We've got to keep the power down, because it's no good getting to the bridge as the water gets there, because the two finish line bridges are flat. So as we're going across them, I think the shortcut is going to be mandatory here if we're going to make this. This is going to be super close. Right. Actually, we go downhill a little bit here. I've got to really slow it down. It's also no good if I drive it onto the bridge and smash it into the wall and wreck my car. Where is the braking point off of this? About there, I think. Oh, the water's so close. Oh, go! 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 Lado, I think's crashed onto the bridge. We make it. And there's the water. The water's done. Oh, that's so close. Oh, the water's not been set to stop. Uh-oh. Problem. There we go. We did make it. Oh, bloody hell. So Lado got yeah, Lado sent it. And like Lado had to at that point. It was so close to death. Lado's impaled it on the bridge. Ouch. Hey, Lado. Longbow fell off. I think Longbow might have fallen off pushing it here, trying to make up time as Longbow's in a ravine. Bloody hell, that was close. That's so hard to drive. Well done, Longbow, for making it that far. Longbow gets third. Lado second. We will claim victory. We're the only one to make it. Oh, but it was seriously close. We move next on to the sports car category. Lado has gone an extreme way of weight saving. The Bastion is minus some doors and some bumpers. I've got a Sunburst. We've got a couple of Charriers. Longbow, of course, has a Bowline. There are Pazimas. There's a Wendover. There's an I-Series. It's going to be interesting here. The Flood, well, that's going quicker again. So we have got to race each other, race the Flood. It's going to be close, we think, here. It is off and underway. The Sunburst launches nicely. It's me versus Brazen trading paint towards turn 1. All is fine. Here goes Longbow with the Bowline. Is not going to have a look to the inside just yet. I mean, the last thing you want to do is break your car on turn 1. It's a long way to go here around the course. There's the howl of the many turbocharged engines. Oh, Amy's playing that one very risky. Okay, we've got Brazen behind. We know that. So from bit of testing, that Chariot is very fast in a straight line. Not quite as composed in the corners, but it's a monster down the straights. It's difficult to pass here though, because well, a lot of the road there's really only one line through it. Here, for example, you go on the outside, you really run the risk of falling off. We've actually not had a great start in this one. I think there is. Oh, don't get the car stopped up here. We've seen so many cars have trouble. We almost get in trouble on our own through there. Amy is all the way to the outside there. I am all the way to the outside and a little bit more. Brazen is right behind us now. I'm sticking to the left. I do not want to go through the big pit. The big pit is a scary thing. Amy is going to the right-hand side of the big pit. Makes it work. Speedbeast's car is all unsettled. Joe's had a big accident. Oh, we've avoided it. Amy's car is unhappy here as well. We will sneak past and we will take the lead away, but Brazen is here. Blazer is there as well. It's the Sunburst trying desperately to hold on against two Charriers, and I've not even looked at the water level just yet. There it is. We can see it now. It's going to be gaining, and this is the thing, it's going to be getting higher and higher as we go, and it's going to be getting quicker while we're driving on some flat parts of the road. That's a big amount of airtime. We have gathered it all back up, and Brazen does a hell of a job not to take us both out there. We were in so much trouble over that crest. We got it stopped. We got it under control. Oh, over the pothole, past the pothole we go. I don't know if anybody behind might have fallen into it. We're into the dirt. Now, the Sunburst is resilient. We know that. Oh, and Blaze has gone for a move to second, but it's not quite worked. Speedbeast has caught back up with the I-Series. We're heading towards the flat bridge, the first of the bridges we are across. My car pulls a bit to the left. It's not in pristine condition anymore. Oh, struggles to get slowed down. There's just a yellow bonnet that's got so much more power than me coming up the hill. Oh, we're over the crest. We go. I, for a second, thought the road. Oh, it looks like we might have lost a Blazer at some point here. We carefully does it. That's a big hit again on another pothole. Where is that yellow cut? It is right behind us. I mean, what we have to do is get it on to... Well, I actually think Brazen might... Oh, no! I thought Brazen, because that car was so quick, I thought Brazen might try and take the long way round, but I actually lost the back end heading towards it. Speedbeast is going to beat all of us. Speedbeast is going to do it. We're not going to make it. Come on, Sunburst. Do it. It's made it just... Oh no, I can't stop. My brakes are destroyed and we're off. I mean, we made the finish line. Oh, we did make the finish line. Hold on, I'm just going to reset my car up here because I actually want to take a look at the damage on it. Oh. Yeah, I thought someone might try to go around the outside. I genuinely thought Brazen was going to, but the Brazen saw a gap, thought they could fire through the bridge. I'm amazed we got out the other side. I'm even more amazed we finished. However, we do not win. Speed Beast was sensible and went around the mess that we caused in the shortcut tunnel. Oh, and Speed Beast will claim victory. What a race. What a glorious, glorious race. For our final race, we have gone up in speed quite noticeably. Not gonna lie here. We're up to around the 0.35 PS per kilogram, and I have gone for a Bastion with nearly 800 horsepower and over 2 tons. It is all-wheel drive, it's on slicks, all of the cars here are on full-on race tyres. This is going to be mad. Oh, and also, I will say, the best thing about this car, you will very quickly realise, is the supercharger. It is the most ridiculous-sounding car I've ever come across. It howls and screams its way around. You'll hear it when we get clear of well, if we get on our own at some point around here, but it is a wonderfully wacky-sounding car. Everyone is taking it quite easy through the first corner while we all get settled. We have got Scintilla minus all the bodywork, basically, in front of us. I've had to be a little bit slow through there. There's, God, all sorts. There's very fast Cherriers. I think there's another, I think Blazer has a Bastion that's stripped down to the frame. Amy's doing some wall riding. Don't know where that's going to reappear. There's bits of bodywork. Oh, Joe has fallen off. We are getting stacked up here. I think it's Lado leading the way with an electric SBR4 at the moment. Oh, hey Longbow, hey Longbow. Oh. Right, we actually really need to get a move on now. We've kind of been in these fights for a little bit too long now. We've lost a lot of time. Now we can really go for it, but we're really going to have to go for it if we're going to make it to the top. All right, mind the pothole, which we are through safely. Joe has had an accident in front of Brazen. That's fine. We'll skate it through on the dirt. The Cherry is in trouble over there. Lado continues to lead the way. We howl our way up to the back of the Cherry. I don't have the grip though. We've got lots of understeer in the spooky supercharger. Lombo has made a mistake somewhere. I tell you what, that Cherry has got some pace when it can put the power down. We have a huge amount of top speed. 800 horsepower, funnily enough. Quite good for that. Oh, gather it up, gather it up. We get away with it. Big hit on the landing. Not good for surviving the water. I mean, we can kind of forget about winning the race to some degree. This is more now becoming a survival battle. Who is going to make it, who isn't. I think Lado should be safe. The rest of us, it could go any which way. We've actually made a good time across the dirt there. Where is that water? I mean, it looks like about the same sort of height as previous. We've got to bear in mind, though, these cars are quicker, but the water is moving quicker. Speed Beast climbed the wall and got a little bit in trouble there. Might be in trouble up here as we crest the jump. There is a mid-air crash between the Cherrier and the whatever Speed Beast is driving. I'm not even sure. Haunted Supercharger is here. We all hit the pothole. I'd completely forgotten about that section. Speed Beast, massive accident. Lado is through the tunnel. I am not taking it. We are going to go for, it's a longer route, but it's maybe a slightly safer route. No, Lado's had an accident. Lado's crashed. Lado's crashed in the tunnel. We cheese it. Victory goes the way of the noisy Bastion. My brakes stopped working. Victory is ours. Brazen made it. I don't know if Lado and Blazer did. They didn't. They didn't. We did it. The safe route actually worked for us. What a round. What a round to end on. My rear wing's wonky. Where did the rear wing get wonky? I don't know. Oh, you wonderful, wonderful Bastion. This is my favourite car. This is now my favourite car in Beam, especially for the weirdest sounding supercharger in the world. but it took victory on the flood escape race. This has been so much fun. Has been a fair amount of faffing about trying to get the speeds right of the cars and of the water, but it has been so much fun. I've really enjoyed this. That was just the race to end all races. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Amy for setting up this server and getting all of this working. That is going to be it from us. Until next time, goodbye.